Y'all, I'm like 2 seconds away from a crash out. So I'm gonna make a freaking grilled cheese sandwich. You thought you were getting a cooking chat? Nah, you getting a rant and a cooking rant. Okay, so I decided today, I'm gonna work on recaulking my bathtub. That's C-A-U-L-K, not the other naughty word, okay? This is something that I have been planning on doing for a while. It has taken some thought. I had to buy the stuff. I had to talk to my parents, see if they had the caulk gun. Again, that is not the naughty word. I've been thinking about this for a couple weeks. So I decided today, I was like, I have a couple hours before work. I'm gonna at least get all of the old stuff off of there, off of around the bathtub, and then I'll redo it either tomorrow or Thursday. And then we find out, I may be making this while I'm ranting. I'm making my grilled cheese on Hawaiian rolls. Love Hawaiian rolls. But then we find out they're going to turn our water off on Wednesday because they've been doing a lot of stuff with the pipes and everything. I was like, okay. Cool. That's fine. That's fine. I can at least, if I want to do it Tuesday, now this is previous me thinking, if I want to do it on Tuesday, I can at the very least decide to remove the old stuff, and then if I have time I'll put the new stuff on. Cool. Great. Not that hard. Thinking on our toes. So I woke up this morning and I was like, today's the day. We're gonna at the very least get all the old nasty stuff out of there. And then I almost crashed out twice. And here's the thing, my dad redid my grandmother's bathtub like a year ago at this point, I think. And he made it look so easy. I was like, I got this. This ain't hard. All the videos I watched, all the TikToks, all the YouTube videos, I was like, this is fine. It was not that hard. I was wrong. I was in there fighting for my life. I finally took a little break, went back. I was like, okay, we got this. I got my tools. I'm gonna get this stuff off of here, off of my bathtub. 2 hours later, actually, it was probably more of like an hour and a half later. I'm like, cool. It looks pretty good. Let me see if I can figure out the caulk gun situation. Almost crashed out over that like 3 times. Because apparently there's a sealant thingy in there that you have to like break, and then I almost crashed out over that. Anyways, so finally I'm like, I give up. I'm like, we're done. We're done for the day. Wash my hands. It's an important key to this story. I wash my hands, clean up a little bit, wash my hands, wash my arms. And then I'm like, I feel gross. I'm gonna go shower. Now, while I was like straightening up and cleaning up a little bit, I was like, I'm hearing like weird water noises kind of from under my house. Didn't think too much of it because I know they've been working out there. So I was like, that is a lot of butter. I don't need that much butter on this one piece. So I was like, okay, I'm not gonna think too much of it. They've been working on stuff, whatever. I go to shower. I'm using my grandmother's shower because mine's unusable right now. You should see my bathroom. It's a disaster. I go to use my grandma's bathroom. Go to turn the water on. Guess what we don't have? Water. So that made me mad. I literally almost threw a hissy fit like a 4-year-old. It was bad. And then I was like, you know what? Maybe, just maybe I got the dates wrong. And today's the day that they're turning the water off and not on Wednesday. So I checked the little piece of paper that the city sends out. I was right. It was supposed to be tomorrow, not today. So anyways, didn't finish my bathtub. Almost crashed out like 3 times over that. Didn't get to shower. Almost crashed out like 3 times over that. I did change, and I was able to wash my hands and change before they turned the water off. And now I have to leave for work in like an hour and 15 minutes. It's just not my day. So then, before I wanted to make a grilled cheese, I was like, I have really wanted some mac and cheese. I'll make mac and cheese. Can't do that. You know why? I don't have water. So then I was like, I guess I'll just make a grilled cheese. So here we are. Anyways, I appreciate you listening to that. I will try to get more on happier terms now, I guess. It's just annoying. And like, I understand things never work out the way that you want them to. I get that. But like, any day but today. And apparently, on top of all of that, so I go into work later today. I'm, again, hour and like 15 minutes, I'm going to work. Apparently, it's been a crazy day at work, too. And a lot has happened. And I don't want to deal with it. I don't want to. I don't want to be an adult right now. Because adulting is, like, kind of sucky. And it's lame. Honestly, adulting is lame. Like, having to take care of yourself, kind of lame. I just don't want to. Okay, it's taken me like 10 minutes to like put this grilled cheese on the pan because I was ranting about that. I guess after all that ranting, I need to be a little bit thankful. So it's something I'm thankful for. I am thankful and excited that in almost exactly a week, I will be on a plane heading to visit my best friend. So I'm thankful for that. I wish she still lived like 5 minutes away from me, but you know what? It's okay. I'm super excited. I know we're going to a pumpkin patch. Super excited about that. Last year when I went to go visit her, we spent like the whole entire time just like making crafts and everything. We made magnets, we made paintings, we made mugs, we made all kinds of things. Flipperoni. If you're gonna make a grilled cheese with Hawaiian rolls, I personally recommend once you flip them, pressing it down some. Otherwise, it's gonna be a very thick grilled cheese, which nothing wrong with that. It's just gonna be like a lot of bread. Anyways, I guess I'll update y'all on how vlogtober is going. It's been going. That's what I'll say. I had the first like 3 videos planned and I was like ready to post those. And then since then have been pretty much filming and editing and posting every single day, which I guess that's kind of the point of, you know, like vlogtober and vlogmas and everything, is to vlog your days and then post something that night or like the next day or whatever. But I know myself, I can't do that. And I was really trying to avoid, you know, like editing and posting the same day. But here we are. I also need to start planning a little bit more in advance because next Thursday is when I leave to go visit my best friend, and I don't want to be like consumed with being like, oh, I have to film, I have to edit. I just want to be like in the moment, you know? But I mean, I was really stressed out about the whole like filming and posting every single day thing, but it hasn't been as bad as I thought it was. Ideally, I would like to be posting longer videos instead of like the 3-4 minute videos I've been posting. But for posting every single day, or at least trying to post every single day, I'm gonna accept it. And I think I've posted more days in a row this month than I have in past years, so that's pretty good. I'm ready for it to cool off some. It's cooled off a little bit here in Texas, but it's still not like 60 degrees. It's like 89 degrees. I don't even think I really want 60s. Just give me solid 80s, mid to low 80s. Give me that and I will be happy. Last night I had a dream that Jake and I were having a competition to see who could cut certain shapes the smallest. A couple nights ago, I had a dream where I was standing on a stage and there were like piles of clothes in front of me. There was like, and they were organized by colors. So there was a red pile, an orange pile, a yellow pile, green, blue, purple, etc. And I remember I was like, I need the orange pile. I need the orange pile. I need the orange pile because for some reason there was like a shirt that belonged to this other girl that I needed to like get for her. I don't remember, but I was like, I need the orange pile. So I'm on the stage. There's piles of clothes on the other side of the stage. And then the announcer is finally like, the orange pile. And the orange pile like comes forward. It's a magical rolling table, I guess. It just like comes forward. And I'm like, yes, finally, the color that I need. I think there was like a button or something. I don't know. I go to hit it. And before I can even like hit the button or say me or whatever the heck the way to say you wanted it was, the pile of clothes just like lights on fire. And then I woke up. I'm really hoping this grilled cheese makes me feel better. I'm just glad I was able to at least wash my hands before they turned the water off. Grilled cheese on Hawaiian rolls. You can't really see the cheese, but I think I'm gonna keep them on here for just like a second longer. Okay. Flip, flip, flip. Thank you for letting me chat because I'm already feeling better. It is now 12:30. Ideally, I would like to film another video today as well, but I don't know if I'm gonna, if I'm being honest. And with that, my little grilled cheeses on Hawaiian rolls are all done. Thank you so much for coming and hearing out my rant. I really appreciate it. Thank you for letting me ramble about some other stuff as well. And I will see you in the next one. I don't know what the next one's gonna be, but I'll see you in the next one.